I'm Fletcher Roden, and this is Tracking the Lone Wolf, based on my new book, Tracking the Lone Wolf, the Sigma at work, at home, and at play. Today on Tracking the Lone Wolf, Reconsidering the Beta. Tracking the Lone Wolf is a new twice-monthly series with lots of valuable information for just about everybody. So I suggest that you like this video and subscribe to this channel. You can buy the book in paperback or for Kindle or in audiobook format from Audible or other platforms. I'm a public speaker, and I invite you to visit the website trackingthelonewolf.com for more. The beta. Well, as we discussed, the alpha and the beta are designations which come to us from a book written in the 70s based on studies of wolves in captivity. And the beta male was said to be supplicant to the male. But of course, this is an oversimplification. In fact, it really does the greatest number of the populace of the human race a great disservice to call them beta, as if their only existence is to be supplicant to an alpha. In nature, in any lion's pride, for example, there is an alpha female as well as an alpha male. And there are also beta females, sisters. Now, in the lion community, the female leads the hunt and the sisters support the hunt, comparable to the hunt in a wolf pack or other big pack predators such as the orca. And it is true that the sisters raise the offspring of the alpha female. But they are required. They are necessary. Without the betas, the alphas have no one to lead. Without the sisters, the alpha female could not lead the hunt. She'd have no one to lead. Without the beta males of the pride, the alpha male would have no one to dominate. His children become his own betas. He drives other adolescents away, other adolescent males away. They become loners until they establish their own pride. So the beta is not the lesser creature. In point of fact, the beta is the necessary creature. Let's take a look at the beta personality. Hardworking, driven, focused, concerned for others, empathetic. The beta has a humility which the alpha lacks. The beta has no desire to lead as the alpha does, no compunction to do it. A greater comfort with anonymity. The alpha has a tendency to strive toward glory and self-glorification. The beta does not. The beta seeks the greater good and not the personal glory. The alpha is prone toward personal glorification. The beta lacks the stubbornness of the alpha. The beta has greater flexibility, more adaptability. The beta isn't perfect, of course. The beta is prone to depression and feelings of inferiority and withdrawal and isolation. They are focused, but they lack the drive. They do not have the ambition of the alpha. They do not have the compunction to lead. But they are very, very necessary in all theaters of life. I say beta is beautiful. In the professional theater, at work, the beta is by far the majority of the workforce. These are the people who get the job done. These are the people who turn up and turn out. These are the people who are on time, on schedule, They are reliable. They are stalwarts. They are intelligent. They are driven. They are focused. But they are not ambitious. Without them, no industry could function. No society could function. To imagine society without what we think of as betas is impossible. In the familial theater, at home, we may think of the beta as the matriarchal figure. And this is natural, not biologically, but sociologically, because this is the figure who does all the hard work, does not seek for the glorification, but is diligent in their efforts toward the greater good. That is the hallmark of the beta, is a selflessness, which the matriarch often assumes, sometimes by a biological compunction, sometimes because of a sociological necessity. But this can happen. This often leads to martyr complex, among other things. In the social theater at play, betas are once again the majority. They are often highly sociable because they're non-competitive, not ambitious, happy just to get along. They can sometimes be isolated and loners, but a beta is happy to follow. So a beta, like an alpha, has a social aspect to them. They're not loners. They seek community. They find comfort in it. Oftentimes. No rule is hard and fast. We're not wolves. When dating, betas tend to be drawn to alphas or other betas, or to sigmas, or to gammas and omegas. The beta is the most adaptable creature and the most readily attracted because the beta lacks the stubbornness of the alpha. The beta is adaptable, flexible, which is what we need in all of these theaters of life. How does it apply to the lone wolf? Well, the beta and the sigma get along quite well. Neither has a compunction to lead. Both are fairly secure in their own identity. They lack the insecurity and the competitiveness of the alpha. They are naturally drawn to one another. So if you're a sigma, if you're a lone wolf, or if you're working with or playing with or living with a lone wolf, know that you have a natural propensity to get along. And that brings us to the end of our look at the reconsideration of the beta personality. You can read a lot more about it in my book, Tracking the Lone Wolf, the Sigma at home, at work, and at play. It's available in paperback and for Kindle and audiobook format from Audible and other platforms. Visit my website, trackingthelonewolf.com, for more information. I'm Fletcher Roden, and this has been Tracking the Lone Wolf. See you next time.